Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the NWA show review for the 1st of March 2022. Certainly, NWA is one of my favorite products just because it's unique and it's good for wrestling as a whole to have alternatives. NWA Power. Trip Part 2 is the program for the day, and overall, not a bad outing to be had. National championships on the line, and so the fixers, Jay Bradley and Wrecking Ball Legursky defeat OGK, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, Crockett Cup first round match. Decent match for both teams. Fixers are underrated. Crowd's hot for the match, and OGK might stick around the NWA, and I think that'd be good. Fans getting into that before the match gets started. Billy Corgan comes out, grabs the mic, and announces that this is a first round match and is also a no DQ match. Referee takes all the weapons away from the fixers, including a Barbie doll that Jay Bradley had in his pants. Taven and Bennett hit drop kicks to send Bradley to the outside. OGK taking Legursky down takes a little bit more of a challenge, and they do it after some effort. Fixers take the chance to take over on Bennett for a few minutes, including Taven being taken off the apron, and then takes things out. OGK ends up both being on the floor, leaving Wrecking Ball to go for a dive, but then there's a fake out as Bradley tackles them on the outside, and then Bennett fires up, having a few chops and a roar from the crowd, but Legursky hits him harder and drops him to the mat. Taven tags out after Bradley accidentally kicks Legursky, goes nuts, including hitting a tope on Bradley. Wrecking Ball then sets up after twisting neckbreaker, but Taven hits a Shining Wizard for a 2 count. Taven then connects with a sunset flip bomb on the middle rope, but Bradley then catches up with the pin, or goes for the pin, but then things go to the apron. Bennett spears Bradley off the apron, and then gets things coming back. Taven gets taken off balance, and the fixers both double power bomb Bennett, and then hits a double standing brainbuster for a 3 count here. Video airs Pope's return after being attacked by Matt Cardona and Mike Knox. With the footage, Mike Knox defeats the Pope. Story of the match is decent. Pope then has crowd eating out of his hands. There's been talk of the head injury to Pope being a good deal. Match is fine. Story of the match is pretty basic. Pope takes right after Knox. They brawl around ringside. They get back in the ring. Pope hits several splashes in the corner, leaving Knox struggling, but Pope hits the coming off the ropes. Knox nails him, takes him down with a crossbody. This didn't last long, as Pope hits clothesline and sends Knox to the floor again, picking up a chair. Knox then cuts him off and sends him to the back. Knox then nails Pope with a big boot and several elbows before countering his big man offense with chokes, elbows, and eventually sidewalk slam. Knox then catches Pope, driving off the middle rope, but then manages a Uranagi. Pope then wouldn't give him up and managed to step up Enziguri. Pope then grabs a roll of tape and stops taping up his hands for a knockout punch. Pope hits 3 of them before hitting a bunch of elbows, middle rope, and final one off the top rope. Pope calls out the Elijah Express, but Knox gets the foot up and then sends him into the exposed turnbuckle, and Pope's head gets hit with a hip attack in the corner, knocking him out. Anthony Mayweather defeats Chris Adonis for the NWA title, or national title. Not exactly a fan of this, but the match is fine. I just don't know that the story direction is the way we need to go. However, Mayweather gets the hometown win, which is good with the fans. Fans chants Crimson at Mayweather. which begs the question, why not continue to go by the old name? Adonis is arrogant throughout and gets good bits of offense along the way. Adonis then tries one too many times, gets body slammed for his trouble. Adonis then gets in the face of several fans who are yelling at him. Mayweather then comes up from behind. Adonis then slams him on the guardrail before high-fiving the fan, and then simple spot, crowd goes nuts and actually starts chanting Mayweather. Then we go Mayweather throwing Adonis into the guardrail and hits the kids and gets poured into cheering. Mayweather then hits a bunch of hard forearms in the corner. Adonis in the crowd gets even louder. Mayweather missed a corner charge, and Adonis clotheslined him back in the neck and neck breaker, starting to weaken him for the master lock. Adonis then tries to lock it on over the next several minutes with Mayweather continuing several times, but Adonis finally gets in, middle of the ring. Mayweather refuses to tap out, standing up and pushing off turnbuckle before rolling. Adonis then goes up, pinning him for the win. The crowd is loud and it's difficult to hear the announcers. Crowd chants Mayweather's name. He hugs his family. Hype video for Trevor Murdoch, Matt Cardona, which is very good. And ultimately, that will close us out for this edition of NWA. We'll be back with more right after this.